Oh, look at that. Only 7 minutes. Of course, right? Oh, anyways, some haters don't want you guys, don't want me to uh, give knowledge you guys on on facts. Somebody's a little jelly. Anyways, I'm gonna read what I can with 7 minutes I got containing here. Of these, this came from a book. I read it, and I read it until I knew it from front to beginning to front, and to ending to the beginning and all that, right? And then I burnt it after I knew it and read it, and then at random pick, right? Uh, uh, I ripped out a chapter of the pages and put it away in my safekeepings, but for this very moment in history of my lifespan so far, as Lola Giroux, and also acknowledged as Larissa C. Rowan. Anyways, with green eyes, green, Green, iris-colored eyes. Okay. So, chapter 8, supernatural childbirth. Warning, 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 warning. This chapter could drastically alter the population of the kingdom of darkness and increase the need for new convert classes. The coach. And what happens to be the name of my purse? See, look, this was given to me by by a man who actually likes me, and we're gonna start dating, but he kind of fucked that up for himself. But he gifted me with this purse. I didn't know why. But it happens to be of the highest ranking royal color of purple, right? On royalty bloodlines, and the name of it, Coach, and it has a coach on it, and underneath it, it's a little stamp that says New York. All right. So, and this intro, let's see, Coach. Chapter 8, Supernatural Childbirth, the Warning, and the Coach. Okay? And I ripped, and this page, when I ripped these pages out in this book and read it and all that, and did all that part, was about 3 years ago from this summer season. And I haven't looked in his book since, and I didn't even read it or anything, right? I was actually I had it like that, right? Anyways, because I was in a rush, right? So I didn't read it. And then this purse was given to me in January this year of 2023. So, and then this guy just fucked up like yesterday, literally, like he fucked up his chances with me yesterday because he's a fucking goof with an F. Because he chose Laura Rowan over me, even though he realized he done fucked up because he tried to fucking fuck over an earth angel, you dumb fuck. Anyways, I coached my wife, Kiki, with 2 C's, through 65 hours of labor during the births of our 2 daughters, Sarah and Hannah, ending with the letter H in their name. Told her exactly what to do and when for about the first 10 minutes. She then assumed the roles of coach, player, umpire, referee, and any other position that presented itself. Being the intelligent man I am and loving life as I do, it didn't take me long to discern that the only way to survive this bonding effort was compliance, quick and without questions. It was an education. I had no idea she was such a capable instructor. We have it all on video, which can be ordered through Dutch Sheets Ministries, P.O. Box. Just kidding. I learned all about how to do what I did in those first 10 minutes. From several weeks of classes on natural childbirth. After the first 10 minutes, I didn't need the training. Everything came quite naturally. This chapter is about supernatural childbirth. My success rate was poor in praying for the lost, as was everyone else's, I knew. So I thought I'd see what the Bible had to say about it. Not much, at least not directly. Nowhere does it say to ask God to save someone? This puzzled me. How could something so important have so little said about it? It seemed that general principles of prayer would have to be applied to intercession for the lost. I did find one verse that said, Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. PS 28 KJV. But I knew this was a prophetic Old Testament verse referring to the Father telling Jesus to ask. I figured Christ had already done this and the Father had probably said yes. I found that we were to ask for laborers to be sent into the harvest. See, Matt with 2 T's, 938. But that wasn't asking God to save anyone. It was asking for workers. I also discovered some things concerning spiritual warfare, which we will look at in a later chapter. And I found a few scriptures concerning travail. Travail, what is it? Travail, what is it anyway? What did it do? I knew what I thought it was, but I wasn't satisfied. Is it a valid form of prayer? I wondered. Is there really a prayer that births? Yes. Although it is not easy to define and explain, it is controversial. How can a mere human have a part in birthing spiritual life? What do groaning, weeping, and hard work have to do with it? One segment of the body of Christ probably believes they already have an adequate understanding of what it is. Another has likely heard enough to think they don't want to know any more about it. And there's probably a group who have heard nothing about it. I appeal to all three. Read on with an open mind. And this is coming from the mouth of